It's about 6 a.m. on Thursday. And it was quite a red sunrise. So if the adage holds true, we're in for some weather change. The mosquitoes are bad this morning. And last night they were terrible. It was quite a din outside of the hammock. But nothing inside, but it was almost comedic. Anyway, make breakfast, then hopefully get out of here at a reasonable hour. The first portage, it warns of muddy conditions, which, based on the experience of the other portages, it must be very muddy. We'll see. Okay, it's about 8 o'clock. Just loaded up the canoe. Heading off now. Got a bigger day than I wanted to. Like I mentioned that I wanted this to be a more leisurely trip. But this trip was a last minute thing, and so when I got to park off, you have to book 2 days ahead for Algonquin. They didn't have. I wanted to stay on Jubilee. Is it Jubilee? No, not Jubilee. I can't remember the name of the lake, but it's on the way to the lake that I'm going to, which is Casy Lake. So this is a bigger day than I wanted to, and then I'm going to have to spend 2 nights on Casy, or depending on the weather, depending on the weather. So if it's not nice, I may just call it that. It's beautiful, then I'll do that. The bugs were fierce this morning, so I lathered up in DEET, and because this first portage is, like I mentioned, warned by on Jeff's maps as being muddy, ergo wet and full of mosquitoes. Not that the other portages yesterday weren't. So I put the bug dope on. If I have, I brought a bug jacket too if I have to. If it's really bad. It's not really the mosquitoes that bother me. It's those damn deer flies are annoying as hell. Anyway, more updates later. Just coming into portage number 1. Nice little rapids. There's 2 sides to it. This side and then over there. Anyway, there's the takeout. Not the best I've seen. Icy water. Thankfully, that portage was no fun. Yeah, it's wet, as the map said, but probably no wetter than some of the other portages I was on. Problem is, it's wet when you're going uphill, and there's a lot of uphill. The first half, anyway. Very rooty and rocky and wet, slippery. Probably even more fun. Not bad here. Well, a bit of paddling to do now. On Little Misty. Just finished that portage. Bugs weren't too bad. Mud was, as I said, probably not any worse than any other portages given this time of year. Well, this year and all the rain we've had. I did lose my kneeling pad somewhere along the way of the canoe, and I took the canoe first. I just have it wedged into the back. I didn't see it on the way back, and I didn't notice that it was gone until I went to load up the canoe, but I didn't see it on the way back, and I didn't see it when I brought the Lanigan back. So I don't know if I left it, somehow fell out of camp when I turned the boat over at night, or if I did drop it on the trail. It is black, so unless you were looking for it, you probably wouldn't see it. I did go back about halfway on the portage trail to see if I could see it, but see what I guess someone else will find a nice kneeling pad. Anyway, a bit of paddling for a change. A couple of short portages, and it's Casy Lake, the one that I wanted to stay on, but couldn't. So then I'll have to do another. What is it? 1.2 into Casy Lake at the end of the day. Nice though. Just for a little paddling. Wind's not too bad. I'm going into it, but not too bad. There she is. Got her calf. Going again. I've got the telephoto, or the 135 one now. There they go. Nice little falls at the takeout. And portaging around. Just a short one. Pretty. So there's probably some wind noise. I did take, I've got another mic on here with a noise reduction thing on it, wind noise reduction. But it wasn't working right for me, so I ditched it. So this is just the camera mic. So apologies if there's no noise. I'm on Casy Lake, which was going to be the lake that I wanted to stay on, but there's no vacancy. So I've got to push on to Casy, which is another 1,200. And look at that. It's still a bit of a battle down here. filter some water. Stay hydrated. Last portage. Turned into a beautiful day. This is when a pump would be much better. You can't beat this at camp, but when you're traveling and need some water, it's kind of a pain. Look at this. The wind has died down. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's just spectacular. There's a heaven, this is it. Last portage of the day coming up. Hope it's nice and flat. We're all downhill. It's about 3 o'clock, 5 to 3. That portage was all uphill. Not what I was hoping for. Part of it was a road, an old road, but that part went on and on forever uphill. Had to cross a couple creeks and streams, but the bugs seem to have a code. When you're carrying stuff, they don't bother you. As soon as you stop or you're on the walk back, they drive you nuts. I don't know. Mighty courteous. I'm on Casy Lake now, which is the lake I have booked. I was told there's 3 spots on the lake, and I'm the only one here tonight. So the M&R person said it's a pretty little lake. So I'm hoping one of the sites is nice and pretty. I would like a nice swim and relax before I think about setting up and cooking dinner. And it doesn't look like rain is in the near future, so I think I have to hurry. Tonight it's chili mac, and I'm just cooking it on my alcohol stove. Little fancy feast jobby, homemade by someone on the internet. Anyway, it's a nice campsite I found. Huge pine trees. That one in behind me. Look up, way up. And I do have the lake all to myself. I am pretty wiped though. I did go for a swim. Put up the hammock, just getting dinner going now. It's a nice breeze, keeps the bugs away, I think. So I'll have dinner. It might be an early night tonight. Again, actually. Well, it's 8:45. Everything's pretty much squared away. It is squared away. Hung the food, or tied my ursack. There goes a heron. bag to a tree. Put everything away. Bed's all ready. And I'm ready for bed. So 9 o'clock the bugs start coming out, which is my cue to head off to bed.